Well, good afternoon, everyone. How's everybody today? It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Let me double check my audio. Give me 1 second. Make sure we got some good audio here. Okay, audio is good. Perfect. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to this impromptu Monday live stream of some No Man's Sky. If you're joining the VOD after the fact, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us. I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. And we're taking a break from the insanity that is Grand Theft Auto 5 Online and playing some No Man's Sky today. We're continuing the Relics expedition. We got to go find some bones. So that's what we're going to do today, for the majority of the live stream, more than likely. But I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day to join us. I appreciate you guys very much. So who do we have out there? Dustin, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Dustin says, trying to, what is this? Make some more money streaming later Monday afternoon. Later money. Am I streaming later? No, this is today's live stream. And we're not going to be playing Grand Theft Auto today. This is No Man's Sky. But for anybody else out there, thank you guys so much. Happy Monday, everyone. I know it's still Sunday night for some of you, but happy Sunday night and happy Monday for everybody else. It's good to see you guys. Now, before we begin, if you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, if for anyone out there who's new, do me a huge favor. Please read the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important. And I'm going to leave it at that. So, with that being said, let's get this party started, shall we? The game is up and running. Absolutely love this song. I love this song. The song is called Cumulus Nimbus by Quincus Modera. And this is a free song, actually, that's on YouTube's audio library. This song is free to all YouTube content creators. Free without attribution, as a matter of fact. So, awesome ambient song. I love this song. Okay, let's pause that. Let's bring this up. There we go. Put that in the background. Bring up the game. And let's transition. Boom. And I think we're ready to go. Or we should be ready to go anyway. Let's give it a sec. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we're going to continue the Relics expedition. Let's start. So, if I can remember correctly, I believe we finished at the first rendezvous point. It's not called a rendezvous, it's called a dig site, I guess. Is that where we are? I don't know where we are. Yes, that's exactly where we are. Okay. We're going to have some frame rate stutters because with every update in No Man's Sky, the shader cache has to reload. So that's a thing. Okay, so let's take a look. We're here at the first dig site. Let's take a look at the milestones for Phase 1. Okay, so we need to collect a complete fossil. Let's mark that. Okay, so it says, collect a complete fossil for the Galactic Oh my God. Jason Plays had trouble pronouncing this as well. Paleology Society. Paleology Society. There we go. The Galactic Paleology Society field agent, seeks all the elements required to fully assemble a completed fossilized skeleton. Locate a planet with viable I can't stop laughing, I'm sorry. With viable fossil beds, and then pinpoint bones using the analysis visor target sweeper. So, this planet doesn't even have any. Okay, before we go, let's mooch off of some stuff. Anything in these barrels? Did I get that already? I collected that? Okay. Definitely mooch off of the barrels here. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. So we got to find a planet with fossilized bones, or with ancient bones on it, which shouldn't be that difficult. There is a planet in this system. I'm pretty sure of it. Where the crap is my ship? There it is. Something else that we need to do excuse me, is go to the space anomaly and pick up some supplies. So we know this planet doesn't have what we need. We're at 25% launch fuel. Let's see here. There's no space station in this star system. Wow. What the crap? Oh, that's a gas giant. Okay, I didn't realize that was a gas giant. Oh, we're near a gas giant. Okay. Salvageable scrap, activated quartzite, crystallized helium, the activated quartzite. Bud 316, how's it going, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us today. Just playing some No Man's Sky this afternoon. Hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you. Yes, impromptu Monday live stream. Going to be on for about 3 hours today. So, how much... This would be a good opportunity to get some chromatic metal, but how much do we have? So I know I mooched off of a bunch of copper from somebody else's base. Where did I put it? Yep. Okay, never mind. We don't need it. Give me that. We don't need it. Operation Mooch off of somebody else's copper and oxygen was a complete and total success. We don't need it. We don't need it. That's funny. Okay, we're going to process all of this. We don't even need to stop for that. Let's grab this and process all of it. That is hilarious. I didn't realize I took that much copper. Tobias Anderson, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, you found some adamantium, adamantium, geez. Antimatter at a base, gotcha. Nice, very nice. Okay, so we're going to let that do its thing. That's funny. Alright, this we can sell once we get to a space station. There's no space station in this star system. Alright. I didn't realize this was a purple star system. Okay. Great. One of the moons should have what we need, but before we do that, let's call up a space anomaly. We're sitting out here parked right outside of freaking Jupiter right here. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Alright. Okay, let's call up the anomaly. We got to get some supplies, one of which being pulse engine fuel and launch thruster fuel. Also, I think I have a couple of Sentinel upgrades that I can sell for nanites that I don't plan on using, but we'll find out. And let me just say it again, this Explorer is the ugliest, one of the ugliest Explorers I've ever seen. Now, at least it's not the high butt Explorer where it looks like somebody kicked it in the butt and it's like, you know, like the Bugs Bunny cartoons where they get kicked in the butt and their butt's like way in the air. So it's not one of those Explorers, but this thing is still pretty ugly. It's got an 8-ball and a crab claw for wings. This thing is horrendous. Okay, let's go talk to the kiosk over here. That is an ugly ship. Now, I will say that during this expedition, if we hit a dissonant star system, I don't think I have any of those. I don't. If I get a chance to find a Sentinel starship, I will. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here? Supreme Scanner. Okay. Exosuit. This is thermal protection. Yep. We'll take that. We'll definitely take these. Or take this. This is a exosuit fragment. Okay, we'll take that. Sea glass sells for a lot of money, so we'll bring this. We definitely need to bring the tritium. Sodium. We don't need the oxygen. We will bring the carbon. We'll bring the ferrite dust too, because you can never have enough ferrite dust. And I guess that's good enough for the time being. Let's bring some batteries too. Let's bring some batteries. Sodium we'll leave here. We'll leave the life support gel because we've got plenty of oxygen. And we can bring this. We'll bring the chromatic metal as well. Projectile ammunition. Okay, we're going to plug these in right now. This is hazard protection, so we'll stick that. Oops. Cannot install this inventory type. Oh, yeah? Okay, we'll bring it anyway. Strange. Not sure if that's a bug. Yeah, that's a bug. That's a bug. Okay. Very strange. Okay, what else can we install? So we've got 2 scanner modules. I am tempted to sell those for nanites. But, you know what? Since we still have a bunch of stuff to scan, let's go ahead and plug those in. Let's move the scatter blaster. And let's see. Yep, we'll plug those scanner modules in. Okay, so that one gives us plus 38 scanning radius, 6,800. Oh yeah, that's a good one. And that's a really good one. So we're going to make some money here. Definitely going to make some money. All right, what else? Since this is apparently bugged, I can't use this. That's a bug, so we're going to put that back in. This is Sentinel Exosuit Fragment. Okay, so what do we got? Fuel efficiency, life support. Blech. That's not that good. I probably should have sold that one. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's reload the restore point. We're going to sell that exosuit fragment. We're going to sell that. Only because it's not a very good one, and it's not randomized such that if we reopen it again, it'll be different. Because we get, all players get their upgrades in the same order. It'll be the same upgrade. So we're going to leave that one, or we'll bring it, but we'll settle it at the next space station. And get some nanites. Alright, let's try this again. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon. Again, we'll take this, bring that, bring those. We're going to leave this because it's broken. We'll bring the sea glass because we can sell that. Bring the tritium. We need that for the starship. Leave the sodium. Bring the iridium. That's launch thruster fuel. We'll bring the chromatic metal. We'll bring the oxygen. That way we don't have to carry life support gel. And we'll bring the carbon because we're always running out. And we'll bring the ferrite dust. Bring the cobalt. We'll bring the cobalt. Paraffinium, if we need it, we'll know where it is. Jacob999, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you. Just playing some laid-back No Man's Sky today. Just playing some No Man's Sky. We'll bring the batteries. And we'll leave everything else. Oh, hold it. How much is it to create that multi-tool? 2,000 nanites. And the reason being is because this is a weapons combat-focused multi-tool. So I need 2,000 nanites to make a copy of this multi-tool. Dang it! Blankety blank. Dead Man Down Under. What's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, yes. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. No Man's Sky is light years better than it's ever been. Light years better, man. And no pun intended. Definitely a different game. If you're someone who's played No Man's Sky from the beginning, or if you played it at the beginning but didn't like it, jump in again. Try it again. It's a completely different game. Yeah, if you haven't played since 2016, you got to try it again. It's a remarkably different game, man. Completely different. It's good to see you, by the way. Okay, so let's plug these in. Let's move the scatter blaster. Yeah. Scanner. Yep. Put that there. This we're going to sell, and this we're going to sell for nanites. And I have a pile of poop. Oh my god. I'm going to drop, hold on a second, we're going to drop the poop off. We're going to drop that off. I don't need poop in my pocket, so we're going to drop that off. So what's that? You just returned to the game shop under the 7-day return policy. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's funny. 2016 No Man's Sky was not... definitely not something to write home about, but I'll tell you what, the game is remarkably better now. This is a completely different game. And I do think that it's worth a revisit. Okay, so we're done here at the Space Anomaly. We're going to run out of space really quickly, so... what we need to do is let's move some stuff to ship. So this can go to ship. We can put that in ship. This we're going to sell because we don't need polished stone on us. Let's stick this in the multi-tool. That's what she said. Cellcraft, hello, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Everybody, the Dead Man Down Under and Cellcraft are both content creators, fellow content creators. If you haven't done so, please go to their channels, check them out, show them some love. Cellcraft, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky on this, this Monday. Okay, Dead Man Down Under, we'll see you next time, man. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. Okay, what the crap was I going to do? I just forgot what I was going to do. Let's finish that.
Technology recharge.
Hey, Cellcraft, no problem, brother. No problem at all. Let's get rid of this. All right. Okay, let's go. Well, I will say this. At least my ship is purple. I think it's purple. I think it's purple. Yeah, Jason Plays would love this one. Jason Plays would totally love this ship. I think it's purple. Definitely purple. Oh, give me a second. Let me refresh my page. Let's refresh that. Okay. Okay, Jacob999, thanks for stopping in, man. Good to see you. Take care of yourself, and God bless to you, brother. We'll see you next time. Okay, let's go. We got to go find a bunch of freaking bones. And that's probably what we're going to do for the majority of this live stream. Abandoned Paradise. Ooh, that's nice. So, rather than sit here and look, let's go to Discoveries. There we go. So one of these planets has what we need. There's a dissonant planet in this star system. A dissonant moon. We don't have all the equipment that we need to get a Sentinel ship, so we're going to ignore that. Okay, aggressive Sentinels. There we go, Ancient Bones, Desert Moon. Anybody else? Or is that the only one? That's the only one. Alright, let's mark it. Okay, Cellcraft, no problem, brother. We'll still be here. This way I don't have to spend a whole bunch of time shooting asteroids. Alright, where's the moon? There it is. Oh, never mind. It's not purple. It's not purple. I think of it. It looks purple. It looks like it's got a bit of purple on there. It's more silver than anything else, but it looks like it's got a purple secondary color to it. That's still pretty nice. Although I do think they should lose the crab claw in the flashlight. Get rid of the crab claw and the flashlight on the wings. Okay, we're here. All right, what we're going to do, we have to collect a complete skeleton. So what we're going to do is probably spend the majority of this live stream hunting for bones. We will try to complete phase 1 as well. What else do we have for phase 1? Complete fossil, defeat an ancient guardian. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Assemble an avian skeleton. And we have a reward to collect. So this is prepackaged advance. There it is. Give me that. Advanced mining laser. Supreme defense system upgrades and inventory slots ×5. Yes, please. Let's dump one here in technology. The rest will go downstairs because I'm going to need that space. Okay, give me that mining laser like right now. Where is it? Where is it? This we need. There we go. Okay, so we're heading south. Let's head north. You know what? Let's land right here. Cade's Arcade, hello. How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Yay, we're here. Okay. Hold on a second. I do want to check one thing. What's my FOV set at? Let's see. General, HUD, music, graphics. Camera, here we go. FOV. Let's set this to 100. There we go. Let's set that to 100. There we go. That's better. We can kind of see what's going on now. Look at that giant. Look at that gas giant right there. That is awesome. That's a sick picture. Yeah, Cade's Arcade doing well, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, first, let's scan some animals. We got them scanner upgrades. Let's make some money.
Units received.
Oh, yeah, that's some good money. Yeah, this entire planet's full of bones. Okay, we also need to scan... How many more plants do we got to scan? Hold on a second. We need to discover one more creature. And I think we needed 16 plants. Okay, that's phase 2. Phase 3... 15 plants. Okay, we've only discovered 3 plants. Okay, go back to phase 1. All right.
Units received.
There we go.
Units received.
Lil Loco, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How's it going? Just playing some No Man's Sky. Something a little different. And there it is. 10 new species. So, Lil Loco, it's actually Monday for me. It's Monday for me. No, we're taking a break from the GTA chaos and insanity and shenanigans, and we're playing something a little more laid back and mature today. Playing some No Man's Sky.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Okay, yeah, we need to scan a whole bunch of freaking plants. There we go.
Units received.
Yeah, this planet's loaded with bones, so we're going to spend quite a bit of time here, but let's get these plants out of the way. Aha! There he is.
Units received.
How much dihydrogen do I have? 695. That's enough.
Units received. Units received.
All right, perfect. So I think we're making some progress. We scanned all the rocks.
Units received.
Okay, how much did we need? How many rocks did we need? Because you also have to scan how many... Guardians... Phase 2... Okay, so that one we already did. Perfect. Perfect. So Lil Loco says he just went to the rinker of doing all 50 stunt jumps. That is pretty intense, isn't it? That's pretty intense. Hey, Cellcraft, welcome back, brother. Okay, let's go get them bones. Where's it at? Mark it. Let's go. Hold it. Let's make sure we got launch thruster fuel going.
Technology recharge.
And give me that shield upgrade, like, right now. There we go. Don't want to get murked out. Alright. Alright, let's go. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. We got to go find some bones. Get out of the way, buddy. Get out of here with your dino butt. Get out of here. Merc out the hazardous flora. One thing we are kind of short on is condensed carbon, so let's mine up some of that along the way. Huh. What's that? Haven't played No Man's Sky in GTA or GTA in about a week. I tried to get on yesterday, my Sunday, to do an afternoon No Man's Sky stream on Sunday, but IRL stuff got in the way for me too. So I know how you feel, man. Plus, with there being such a week in GTA, hey, we just got a massive donation from Yogi. Miyogi, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? Thanks for joining us. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Miyogi, who just beat the game. Thank you for joining us, sir, and thank you for that donation. Thanks for your generosity. And thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And everybody, Miyogi is a fellow No Man's Sky content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Miyogi, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and thanks again for your generosity. I appreciate you. Let's learn some words. Did we scan all these rocks? Yes, we did. Okay. But yeah, we're going to try to dig up every freaking bone we possibly can. Now, the deal is that we have to get 80 bones for Phase 5. To clear a milestone in Phase 5. 80 bones. How much pure ferrite do I have? 65. Should probably be mining up pure ferrite, too. Now that we have the advanced mining laser, we should be getting pure ferrite. The optical drill would be nice. Dan Red, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And everybody, Dan Red is also a fellow creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky this afternoon. I figured I'd hop on and do some No Man's Sky today. Something a little different, something beyond the chaos that is Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, and speaking of Grand Theft Auto Online, I'm in the process of filling up that 50 crate warehouse again. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up that warehouse again, and we're gonna sell it. We're gonna sell it again for the next upcoming live stream. We got a guardian here. There's a guardian here. Hey, we're gonna murk this dude out. Okay, no big deal. I ain't scared of no guardian. Alright. Okay, where's he at? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Buddy, I got something for you. I got something for you, buddy. Yeah, we got to murk him out anyway, so I got something for the Guardian. Hey, Miyogi, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining us again. The local says, since you don't play No Man's Sky, you have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm about to murk this Guardian out. Where is... There we go. Reload. Do we have... Yes, we got plenty of ammo. Let's put this here.
Technology recharge.
And get rid of the excess because we don't need it. Alright. Let's murk out the Guardian. I ain't scared of you, buddy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's get him. Ouch. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, one's down. There's two of them. Hey, I ain't scared of you either, buddy. I just murked out your friend. You're next. Yeah, they do hit kind of hard, but no big deal. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. We got him. He's dead. Hey, Streamlabs, behave yourself out there. Don't be causing trouble, Streamlabs. I've got my eye on you. Let's pin that. Okay, there we go. Hey, Cellcraft, thanks for doing that, man. I appreciate you, bro. Okay. We need some more. We can totally sell that polished stone. So, what do we got? We got a skull. We got a hunter's forearms. Gargantuan ribcage. A crown of bones. And we got a tailbone. We need a ribcage. And I think some wings. Okay, let's keep on the hunt. We're not done yet. We got to find a bunch of bones, and I'm talking a crap ton of them. So that's probably what we're going to do here for the majority of this stream. As soon as I murk out the plant. Because hazardous flora are evil. I scanned that dude? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go. One more thing that we got to look for is... Hold it. Let's scan that rock. One more thing that we have to look for. Myogi, thanks again for that second donation, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's keep those 07s going out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Myogi, who just beat the game. Myogi, thanks again for your generosity. Thanks for your donation, and thanks for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, I do want to let everyone know that for whatever reason, for super stickers, Streamlabs doesn't recognize super stickers for notifications. That's a Streamlabs thing. But we can get around that simply by showing our support and putting those 07s out there. Proper hand salute to Myogi for his generosity. Myogi, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Got him. We do need the puriferite. We do need that. Hold it.
Units received. Units
Okay,
received.
before we go over there, buried technology. That's buried technology. We need buried catch. That's what we need. That's a cargo drop. Buried technology. Something else that we should probably be searching for on this rock. That's buried. Ah! Let's get that. Let's get that. We need 5 of those. We got to have 5 of those. Buried cache, we need those. Possible Present, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to an afternoon No Man's Sky live stream. It's afternoon for me anyway. Get out of the way, buddy. We need that buried cache. We got to have 5 of those total. Are we there yet? Almost. Let's murk out the hazardous flora because they suck. All right. Okay. Let me get this rock out of the way first. There we go. All right, what do we got? Okay, that's 2. Myogi says, I'm like Lucy Farr. Yeah, Lucy Farr. That is funny. Hold on a second. There's something that we did not scan over here. Okay, let's keep... Aha! I bet it was that rock. Oops. Well, that won't do it. So Possible Present says he's filling up his hangar while watching this. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of filling up my hangar again. And gonna get that hangar ready for sale. Yeah, we're going to get that hangar ready for sale for the next upcoming GTA live stream. Okay. Oh, there they are. Oh, look at this guy. It's the Iron Giant. Hold on a minute. Hi there. He's not attacking. He's just standing there. I think that's a bug. Yeah, I think it's a bug. Yeah, the Guardian is bugged. the Guardian's bugged out. Guardian's bugged out. The Guardian said, "Nope, we're not working today." Yeah, this Guardian's bugged. All right, so I guess I'll clip this and send it to the Zen desk. All right, well, no big deal. I got the bones. So we have all the skeleton parts we need. Okay, nice. We're not done on this planet. Let me see here. First of all, let's analyze this. There's a sentinel in my face. We're going to murk that dude out and try to get some salvage glass.
Technology recharge.
Scatter blaster. Let's move the mining beam and supercharge the scatter blaster. Let's try that. Where's Mr. Sentinel? Where'd that sentinel go? Where is he? There he is. Hey, Sentinel. Your mama is so fat that I had to get in my starship and pulse drive just to get around her. Get wrecked. Hi there. Okay, we're going to sit here for a second and get some salvage glass that we can sell.
Sentinel combat unit deployed.
And we're going to keep these guys at level 2. Best way to do that is don't shoot. Don't shoot the summoners. Get rid of him. All right. Yeah, don't shoot the summoners. So we're going to do this for a second. Get out of that rock, buddy. The summoner is still here, yeah. And when we're done beating these guys up, all we have to do is just leave the area. Stand still. Got him. Get rid of the healers. Hi there. Worst reload ever, by the way. Worst reload ever. This is an excellent way to get early game nanites. Got him. Dark Reverence, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just playing some No Man's Sky. Something a little more mature than Grand Theft Auto. A little more mature and a little more relaxing.
Nearby toxins detected.
Get rid of the hazardous flora because they suck. Okay. And what I'm doing is trying to get some just trying to get some early game nanites. So Little Loco has a question. Does your MC business get rated if both supplies and stock are 0? No. No.
Thermal protection falling.
Your MCs only get rated if you have product for sale. Now that being said, if you have so much as one pallet of product in any one of your MCs for sale, that business can be rated.
Life support power low.
Okay, let our shields heal up for a second or recharge.
Thermal protection falling.
All right. Okay. So just out of curiosity, how much salvage glass do we have? Oh, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Let's get one more round, and we will get out of here.
Warning. Elite Sentinel Force.
Oh, seriously? Yeah. There's a quad in the area. We're gonna get out of here. Okay, we're done. We're done. There's a quad in the area. Nope. We're out of here. See ya. There's a quad in the area. We're gone. So we got 30 seconds on that. That is a lot of salvage glass. I didn't realize we had that many. Hey, Cellcraft, exactly. That is a very good way to get some early game nanites.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Okay, Sentinel forces are deactivated. Piece of cake. And check this out. So we've got 16 salvage glass. Since we're not using the bolt caster, and we don't really need the Sentinel exosuit upgrades, we can sell all that crap. We can sell all of it and get some good nanites. Okay, perfect. The priority is shields, personal shield upgrades, scatter blaster upgrades, and hyperdrive. So we need to get upgrades for those three. So Cellcraft, not Cellcraft, I'm sorry, Bud 316. The upgrades, or the salvage glass, basically contains several different components, but in general, you get two main items from salvage glass. One of them are Sentinel exosuit fragments, which are exosuit upgrades. Upgrades for your health, shields, life support, etc. The other upgrade that you get is for the bolt caster weapon. So Sentinel weapons shards or weapons fragments upgrade the bolt caster weapon. Hey, we just got a massive donation from Draco. Hey, brother, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. It's good to see you. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Draco, who just beat the game. Welcome to the channel, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for your generosity and for your support, brother. Thank you so much, man. So Possible Present says, I remember playing this game when it came out, and there was really not much to do, but the amount of content added is insane. Oh, yes, sir. No Man's Sky is a remarkably different game, thanks to Sean Murray and his team. This is not the same game right here. Not even close. Berry Technology. Okay, seriously, there are no more. Oh, wait, there's some bones over there. Mark it. Yeah, we're on the hunt for bones. So we can create the first fossil to clear the first milestone, but I wanted to take a minute to beat up on some sentinels. Cellcraft agreed 100%. No Man's Sky is a phenomenal game. And the fact that Sean Murray and his team at Hello Games have supported this game for almost the past decade. This game's almost 10 years old. It's almost 10 years old, and Sean Murray and his team never gave up on their one of their best IPs. And all of the DLCs for this game are free, so that says a lot about not only the developer, but about what the developer thinks of us as its community. Sean Murray, they actually care about their community.
Suit power cells depleted. Technology recharge.
They actually care about their community. So, I personally think that all of these AAA and Ubi trash, especially Ubi trash, Ubisoft and their quadruple A garbage, they should take a lesson. They should learn lessons from Hello Games' example. They really should. This is how you make a game, and this is how you treat your community. Yeah, Lil Loco, exactly. Rockstar would never. Now, to be fair, all DLCs for Grand Theft Auto Online have been free. The only thing that isn't free is the game. And with some limited success, the DLCs for Grand Theft Auto Online have been okay. Cellcraft, exactly. Rockstar Games could learn from Hello Games, but they wouldn't learn anything. We got to remember, Rockstar Games is a... when you guys hear me say multi-billion-dollar AAA developer, that's exactly what they are. Billion-dollar company, publisher and company would never listen to an indie game developer that's running light years around them. Okay, so we have... There's only one fossil here. Let's grab it. Alright, we got a pair of legs. Nice. Okay, so I think we have everything that we need. Cosmic Coyote, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us today, and I appreciate you joining us, man. Yeah, we try to keep things chill here. We try to keep good vibes, good times, and just play some video games. That's what we do here, man. Just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky this afternoon. It's afternoon for me, anyway. Okay, call the ship. Anything good at that player base? He got anything good over there that we can mooch? Anything good? Nah, it's just a box. Never mind. Speaking of boxes, cargo drop. Humming sacks. Cargo drop. We're also hunting for unknown building. Cargo drop. Sodium deposits. Buried cache. Pulpy roots. Okay, you know what? Before we proceed, let's check out that unknown building. Let's go to that unknown building over there. Let's mark it. Johnny Blaze, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Cosmic Coyote, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. Dope. Yeah, we'll take care of that in just a second. I want to see what building this is. This could actually be a crashed starship, but, you know. You never know. Okay, looks like it's just a save beacon. Boo. Okay, never mind. We will mark our location. And again, Johnny Blaze, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Those are Atlas Pass level 1. Okay. Alright. Hold it. Give me that money. Give me that money. Scan all the animals. That is berry technology. I'm also on the hunt for a berry cache because I need 5 of those total. We found 2 so far. All planets have them, but let's see, buried. Aha! Aha! There we go. Buried cache. Yes, please. That's another milestone we can knock out. Provided I can find. Would you get your dino butt out of the way? Jeez. And you get. Excuse me, Mr. No Arms and 2 Legs dinosaur thing. Please get your butt out of my way. I'm trying to run a live stream here. Get your butt out of here. What the crap, dude? All right, where was that buried cache before I was so interrupted? So rudely interrupted. All right, is it marked? It's marked now. Mayor Manstown, thanks for joining us. Yeah, dino butt. Get your dino butt out of the way. Jeez. Okay, what do we got? Okay, this is number 3. Okay, let's examine it. Put this in multi-tool.
Technology recharge.
Okay, perfect. We got some nanites for that. Nice. Okay, let's call up the ship and we can be on our way. Actually, didn't I find another? I did. I found a fighter. I actually found an abandoned fighter during the previous stream. Nice. I think it was a B class. It doesn't really matter, though. Okay. Let's call up the ship and let's go back. Okay. All right. We've got our mission marked. Yeah, it's on the other side. There we go. Other side of that gas giant. Let's go. And hope you guys are all doing well out there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. How much space do I have in my starship? Let's move these bones to the ship. Ship, 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 ship. Oh man, what do you want? Get out of here. What does this guy want? Okay, pirates, please save me. Pirates? What? Merchants, one ship appears to be in urgent need of repair. Okay, yeah, here, you can take the microprocessor. Will you get out of here? $51 nanites for a microprocessor. That was a lousy trade. Okay, let's go. That was a lousy trade if I ever saw one. Alright, let's get to the dig site and build this thing so we can be on our way. If you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Alright, we're here. There we go. And I'm going to say this again. This is the ugliest. Okay, well, we just got that milestone. Okay, I take it back. This is not the ugliest ship, but it's pretty close. I would have preferred either 2 light bulbs or 2 crab claws. What the crap, dude? Every explorer ship that I've ever gotten has been ugly. I might scrap that one for parts and build a better one. Okay, do we need to talk to anybody here?
Threat detected.
Are you freaking... What? Pirates? Pirates. Pirates? I swear. I'll murk out this whole planet. There he is. Yeah, those pirates are so dumb that they crashed into each other. Oh my god. Okay. What's my starship setup like? Okay, hyperdrive is supercharged. Let's move the hyperdrive and let's supercharge that.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's go. We gotta murk out some pirates. Because these guys suck. Alright, that's one down, especially the pirate with the ugly hauler.
Hostile ships defeated.
Alright, he's dead. And now we can't find the dig site anymore. Where's the freaking dig site? Hate it when that happens. There it is. Freaking pirates. Alright, let's land this thing. If we can. There we go. Thank you. Okay. We got that milestone saved. Let's grab it. That's what she said. Okay, this is Supreme Geology Cannon Upgrade. Prepackaged Geology Cannon Unit. Powerful Thermal Protection Upgrade. The Geology Cannon Upgrade I might sell because I don't plan on using it. The Geology Cannon will get you killed if you're not careful. But it's also a great way to mine for stuff. But it will get you killed. The Thermal Protection Upgrade I could definitely use. Alright, perfect. Yeah, that Geology Cannon will murk you out if you're not careful. That thing will get you killed. Alright, let's plug in that thermal protection because we can use that right now. You can totally use that. This is Geology Cannon that is prepackaged. Might sell it. We might sell it. Yeah, Cellcraft. I never use the Geology Cannon, and that's because it's an area of effect weapon. But trust me when I say that that thing will blow up in your face if you let it. It's not pretty. It will blow up in your face if you allow it. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so this is, we beat up an Ancient Guardian. Powerful personal force field unit, prepackaged shell greaser, powerful scatter blaster upgrade. About time. Inventory, multi-tool inventory slot times 2. Okay, let's fill in the holes. That's what she said. Yeah, Mayor Manstown, exactly. At a distance. At a distance. Now, if it were the neutron cannon, that would be different. The neutron cannon is definitely a good weapon. A good area of effect weapon, but that geology cannon will murk you out if you're not careful. Area of effect is just that. If you're in the wrong area at the wrong time, you're pretty much dead with it. So I'm probably going to sell it. Probably going to sell it. Okay. So what else do we have to do? Let's go back to phase 1. We got to assemble a skeleton, and phase 1 is complete. Nice. Okay, this is Scatterblight. This we need. Give me that. That we can use. Let's move that. Move that. And move this here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's assemble our skeleton. As a matter of fact, we'll do it right here. Hold it. Okay, avian fossil, pure ferrite. I think we got everything we need for this. Okay, so we need a skull. One and two. We got 2 of those. Let's use one of those. That is an ugly skull. Torso. Okay, let's use a gargantuan torso. The wings. Let's go with these. Lower limbs. Swift legs. And the tail. Okay, yeah, we can do the coil tag. That does not matter. There we go. Okay, so this is Q Omni Nakuika, whatever it's called, lived over 79 million years ago, nibbling at leaves and soared through the upper atmosphere. Evidence of nesting behavior indicates a highly social creature, affectionate and doting. It raised its young in subterranean nesting colonies. Okay. Package the exhibit. Boom, and there it is. Cellcraft says, but not as ugly as my ex-mother-in-law. Yes. Okay. What? I put the bone. What happened? I put the bones in there. Hold on a minute. I put the bones in. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. All right. I get it. Settle down, chat. I get it. So how much is that worth? 614,000. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. We don't need this in our inventory because we can pick it up, but we don't need it. I can always craft another one. So we're going to leave that here, and we'll let the Secretary Ian, we'll let him deal with it. Oh, let's talk to this guy over here, the Gek with the really bad eye problem. Let's see what's up with him. So we can actually trade with this guy. Okay. So these are all the fossils that he has. We don't really need any fossils yet. Yeah, exactly. Put the bones in there. Isn't that what she said? That's exactly what she said. Nice. Okay. How many bones do I even have left? Quite a bit. We also need to sell bones, by the way. But we're going to hold on to what we've got, and hopefully we won't run out. Hey, Girl Cyan, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this afternoon No Man's Sky live stream. We just finished Phase 1. Perfect. This is a fun expedition. This expedition is a ton of fun. Vigilant Stone. Unblinking Eye. So let me ask you guys out there in chat, do these Vigilant Stones have any purpose beyond the fact that they're worth a lot of freaking money? I will definitely keep that Pugnium, by the way. Cellcraft says, I'm on fire. Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure if those Vigilant Stones have a purpose. If they don't, I'm going to sell them. All right. We are done in this star system. Let's get the reward. This is Supreme Movement System Upgrade, Supreme Launch... thank you. Launch Thruster Upgrade. And 300 nanites. Yes, please. And now where the crap is my ship? It's over there. So Mayor Manstown says, not yet. That's kind of what I think. I don't know if they do or not. If they don't, I'm probably just going to sell them. All right, let's hop in. Make a restore point. So Possible Presence says, Rooster actually sourced what I needed. That's shock. I'm surprised. Rooster is a complete and total waste. He's a waste. He usually sources the wrong thing for me. That's why I never use him. Cottrell Eberwine, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? So you're doing some late night air freight? Yeah, I'm actually in the process of refilling my air freight cargo hangar in Grand Theft Auto. We're going to try to sell it again this coming Wednesday. Okay, so where is... Here we go. Movement module. Yes, please. Let's move that. Put that there. And put that there. Perfect. This is launch thruster. Pulse engine can go here. Rocket launcher can go there. Launch thruster. There we go. And what else did I get? Anything? This is... Nope. Personal force field unit. We don't really need this, but I'll plug it in anyway. If I run out of space, I'll remove it. I'll dismantle it. But I just want to get that out of my inventory. So, let's get rid of the excess. We don't need this. And this is shell greaser. Shell greaser is for... Scatter blaster, yes please, give me that. What the crap, dude, give me that. Alright, nice. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Alright, go to phase 2. Oh, hold it, we still have a reward for phase 1. Get them posters. Thank you. Fluid dynamics poster plans. Taxonomy poster plans, spiral poster plans. Thank you. I'll take all of it. Okay, so phase 1 is complete. On to phase 2. So, mark the dig. That's what she said. Okay, collect the fossil sample, reassemble a biped, collect that reward. Adopt a companion. We still need to analyze recovered data. I don't think there is any on this rock. Let's look around. That's buried technology. I don't think there is any on this rock. Discarded dirt. Paraffinium. Yeah, I don't think there is any on this rock. That is an unknown building. Hold it. There is one. There's one right there. Okay. Let's go get it. Look at the size of this freaking crater. Sentinel, if you knew what happened to your buddies, you'd back off, buddy. I will murk you out. I will murk you out. Buddy, you better get out of here. I will murk you out. Get out of here. I'm in your face. Sentinel. I will wreck you. Send you right back to the junkyard. Get out of here. All right. This planet has some of the worst topology I've ever seen. Okay, so that's 4. We just need to get one more of these. Perfect. Now, where the crap is my ship? And I hope you all are doing well out there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Just playing through some No Man's Sky. We got to get a bunch of freaking bones. How many bones do we have so far? Or how many have we collected so far? Let's see. Phase 5. Oh, was that phase 4? That was phase 4. So we got 12 of 80 bones. So yeah, we're going to be here for quite some time. You know, collecting the bones will be a live stream all by itself. It'll be a stream all by itself. Okay, let's make a new restore point. We're going to sell those pirate transponders. We don't need them. There is no space station in this star system. So what we're going to do is mark the second dig site. Let's mark it. And we will get out of here. Just out of curiosity, we got 1,423 nanites. Yeah, but again, there's no station in this system. Oh, there is a station in this system. Where is it? So there is a station here. Okay. It didn't show up on the map initially. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, at least there's a station here. Let's see what they got. They might have some good stuff. Again, we need personal shields, scatter blaster upgrades, and hyperdrive. I am going to check the milestone rewards to see if we get a launch thruster auto charger. If we get one as part of a prepackaged reward, then we won't buy it, or we won't get it from the space anomaly. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we should have enough tritium to do what we need to do. We're here. Okay, so let's see what we got. First of all, let's take a look at the multi-tool. Always like to check out the multi-tool at every star or space station. That's an ugly multi-tool, by the way. I mean, it's a B class. Okay, that's not bad. What about this one? Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. Okay. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Okay, so we want to sell. Yeah, we'll sell the poop. I'm probably going to hate myself for selling this. I don't think there's a requirement for this. We'll sell the poop. We don't need that. We're going to hold on to this full exhibit. Rare orchids, salvage glass. We got to break down that salvage glass too. Let's sell the navigation data. Actually, no. We'll hold on to the nav data. Let's sell the polished stone. We don't need that.
Units received.
Let's get rid of the excess silicate powder.
Units received.
Ship. Okay, we're going to sell the sea glass.
Units
Sell that.
received.
Sell the pirate transponders.
Units received.
Okay, the rest we will probably need. Okay. There we go.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, we'll never need any more chromatic metal. That's for sure. Okay. So this is geology cannon. We're going to sell those, and we're going to break those down. Okay. Let's make a restore point. Before we do that, if I can find my ship. Just curious. There's a baller hauler over there. Okay. A stubby baller hauler. Never mind. Let's make a restore point. All right. Okay, so let the breaking down begin. Okay, so what do we get? We got 6 exosuit fragments, 3 weapon shards. That ain't bad. That's not bad. Let's try it again. That's not bad. Let's try it again. Let's reload. That's not bad. And that's because when you break down these radiant shards, not radiant shards, I'm sorry. When you break down the salvage glass, the items that you get are all randomized. So I could get 16 weapon shards and exosuit upgrades, or I could get 16 parts that aren't worth anywhere near as much as what we need. As for what we need, that is. So, let's try it again. Okay, so this was even worse. This was much worse. We got a Sentinel boundary map, though. That is the ugliest hauler. Oh, it's a broken neck hauler, too. Get out of here. Nope. Alright, let's reload. So what I'm trying to do is maximize my chances of getting some good upgrades that we can sell for nanites. Alright, third time's a charm. So we got 8. 8 total. And 2 Sentinel boundary maps. Boo. That ain't bad. Let's try one more time. One more time. Let's go one more time. So let's see here. Reload. Let's do it one more time and see what happens. So we know that at a minimum we're gonna have like 8 upgrades total. All right. Okay, yep, so the end result is that we're getting about 8. So that's fine. You know what? That's perfectly fine. Okay. I think that's the most we're going to get out of that stack. You can technically get more than that, but that's a pretty decent pile of upgrades. Alright. So, we got a stupid Viking effigy. Some dirty bronze, lithium, and some antimatter. The antimatter we could use. Alright. Let's put this on pause. Okay. Hey, we'll put this in ship. Millennium. Okay, what else? That's got no use in a refinery, so put that back in exosuit. Alright. Aha, there's a solar ship in here somewhere. Okay, that's done. So, alright, let's sell these upgrades. Anything else that I don't need, let's get rid of it. Sell. We will sell these. Let's get rid of those. They're just taking up space. Okay, let's sell the hydraulic wiring.
Units received.
Viking effigy.
Units received.
We're going to hold on to the rare orchids. Hold on to the antimatter. Starship. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's talk to the exosuit, or it doesn't matter which guy we talk to. Yeah, the multi-tool guy looks kind of shifty to me. Okay, so let's see here. Purchase and sell. Yep, that's a lot of freaking nanites right there. We don't need the sentinel weapon shards. Sell those. Let's sell the geology cannon. Oh wow, we can get 480 units for that. Or nanites, I should say, for the prepackaged geology cannon upgrade. Okay. Yeah, we're going to sell the geology cannon, so goodbye. Goodbye. I think we're going to use these exosuit fragments. I think we're going to use those. Okay, we need... First of all, let's see if he has something... Let's see if he has an S-Class Scatterblast. He does! S-Class Scatterblaster.
Product received.
Yes, please. We'll take that. We totally take that. This is the exosuit guy. We need exosuit space. Let's dump this downstairs. Yep. We'll totally dump that downstairs. Let's talk to the starship guy. Hello there. The geck with the really bad hair color. Okay, let's see here. What do you got for me, buddy? S-Class hyperdrive would be nice. Shields. Launch. He's got launch thruster. Shield, phase beam, launch thruster. He's got a C-Class hyperdrive. S-Class shield module. We don't really need the shield module since we're not going to be doing a lot of... Cellcraft, that's a good catch, man. They do remind me of Rigel from Farscape. That is true. The big difference is that you don't see the geck eating all the time like you see Rigel. That dude eats all the freaking time, man. Okay, so we're going to hold off until we get to the next star system. Not much here. They do have a shield module. Before we buy anything, let me take a look. How much space do we have? Okay, let's plug that in. How are we for personal shield? We have one S-Class shield. Personal shields. Where's the exosuit guy? Hold on a minute. Before we leave the station, let's talk to the exosuit guy. Hi there. Okay, thermal, radiation, A-Class shield. Okay. We'll skip it. He's only got an A-Class shield module. Never mind. Okay, perfect. We're done here. We'll save the rest of the money for something else. Okay. Let's make a restore point. Alright, let's plug these in. Let's make some space for it first. Okay, that's life support. We're going to install that right now. Oxygen recycler. Okay, this is shield lattice, sodium nitrate. How do I not have sodium nitrate? We need 60, huh? We're going to plug that in right now. How do I not have sodium nitrate? We're probably going to have to go back to the space anomaly. Let's go ahead and refine all of that. I have some at the space anomaly. We're going to plug that in right now. Totally forgot about that. That's another ugly hauler over there. There's a city bus style hauler. All right. Okay, so we need...
Technology installed.
There we go. Perfect. Okay, shield lattice. This is X-Class. Alright. Starting to come together, so... Oh. Supercharge the S-Class. Let's move the refiner down here. Move that over there. Life supports. And... Okay, those are supercharged. Okay, let's plug these in. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, that one, not so much, but I'll take it. And this one... core shield strength. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. If that's shield strength, let's stick it right there. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And we're running out of space again. All right. Perfect. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, so we got some nanites on us. We've made some space. We're going to go to the space anomaly and pick up some sodium that I've got stored. And we'll move on. Okay, so where's the anomaly? All the way across the star system. Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's pick up the sodium and we will move on from there. If I don't crash into the anomaly... I crashed into the anomaly. I knew it. I knew it. It was inevitable. I knew it. I was going to crash into the anomaly. And thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon for some No Man's Sky shenanigans. Phase 1 is complete for the expedition. We're working on Phase 2, which doesn't seem to be too terribly difficult. Phase 4 is going to be fun because I have to find 80 freaking bones. But at least we got Poop Watch out of the way. Poop Watch is finished. Where you got to get 20 stool samples. Yeah, Poop Watch is finished. We don't need to deal with poop anymore. That was a dirty job. It stunk. Boom. Okay. Give me that sodium. All right. If we need a better multi-tool, we'll come back and get that one. But we definitely need that sodium. Let's organize some stuff. Pugnium. Move this stuff over here. Stuff that we don't need. Oops. Okay. Perfect. Let's go. Alejandro, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for joining us for some No Man's Sky's Monday. It's not Sunday. No Man's Sky Monday. The Whalers, hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. All right, let's go. If I can get into my ship, thank you. All right, let's head to dig site number 2. Hopefully, we're going to stop at the next star system. Hey, we just got a massive donation from I Am Tashar. Hey, man, welcome to the channel, and thanks so much for that donation. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to I Am Tashar, who just beat the game. Thank you so much, brother, for that massive donation, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your generosity, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And welcome to the channel. Just playing some No Man's Sky today. Grand Theft Auto Online will continue on Wednesday as per schedule. But today we're doing something a bit more chill. Okay, so we need to go to the next star system. If we have... Do we have hyperdrive fuel? Nope. Let's make some. So we need one of those. One of those. And one of those. There we go.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, they didn't even have a good hyperdrive upgrade either. That's pretty disappointing. Very disappointing. Galaxy map. Haha, I Am Tashar said, I sold a hangar, bunker, acid lab. I'm eating good today. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. That's some good money grinding right there. Yeah, I'm in the process of refilling my hangar right now as we speak. I've got 20 crates in there now. So I'm going to work on another 10 today, 10 more crates tomorrow, and probably do 10 crates on Wednesday when we live stream. I'll make another 5.1 mil off of that one. Okay, so this is a water... There's water in this star system. I might be able to clear another milestone here. I got to go fish. I got to get a bony fish or something like that. Okay, we're here. Not yet. Let's take a really quick look at discoveries and see if there are any bones in this system. 3 planets, that sucks. So, gamma roots, star bulb. Nope. Nothing in this star system that we need. Let's stop at the station if we can find it. So how many people out there watching right now are still impressed by the space station overhaul during the No Man's Sky orbital update? I still can't get enough of this. They did an outstanding job with the space stations. Speaking of space station, where is this? Where's the bone collector? You guys see that movie, The Bone Collector? Oh, he's over here. Here he is. Check this out. That's pretty cool. They put him right next to the scrap dealer. They put him right next to the scrap dealer. That is hilarious. So here's the fossil collector guy, the bone collector. So Cellcraft says, I am, but sometimes I miss the old ones. Yeah, sometimes. You know, if I get nostalgic for the old space stations, I'll go to a pirate station, typically. So I Am Tashar says, but I'm disappointed from hangar. Did 4 chemical cargo, and I saw all 4 went to animal cargo automatically. Huh? How did that work? How did that even happen? That shouldn't have happened. There's no way that should have happened right there. Typically, if you source a specific type of cargo, it's supposed to go into that particular slot for that cargo. That doesn't even make any sense. So we see where the paleontologist is. This is really cool. I like this. I like that. They stuck him over here next to the scrap dealer. That is hilarious. That is funny. Okay, well, we need to talk to that guy. We will. Alright, so you guys know what time it is. Let's check out the multi-tools. Always check the multi-tools at every space station. What do you got? Blech. The crap is this? It's a B-class. Boo. Yeah, I Am Tashar. That's pretty much it. Rockstar support, those guys can barely walk and chew gum at the same time, man. You have got to be kidding me. This ugly multi-tool is an A-class. This ugly freaking multi-tool is an A-class multi-tool. It's not really special. The slots are spread out, but I mean, it is an A-class. This thing is horrendous. It's oogly, it's ugly. Alright, well, if you guys want this ugly A-class multi-tool, the glyphs for this star system are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen if you want this this multi-tool. It's an ugly multi-tool, but it is an A-class. Go figure, right? Alright. Let's get an exosuit slot. Okay. We're going to put this one in technology because I need the space. Okay, we need to speak to the first of all the starship vendor. Let's talk to that guy if we can find him. We need an S-class hyperdrive module if we can find. Hopefully he's got one. Let's see what he's got. The Gek with the bugged eyes. Yeah, he was smoking that stuff. That's why his eyes look like that. Okay, S-class reactor, S-class infraknife, hyperdrive. Yes, thank you. Give me that.
Product received.
Give me that. Finally, we're getting somewhere. That's what I needed. S-class hyperdrive. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, Control Eberron. You want whatever he's smoking? Yeah, he's on that stuff. Do you see that dude's eyes? You talk about being lit. That dude is lit. Look at him. He is lit. Okay. Let me check one thing before we proceed. I may just buy 3 S-class hyperdrive upgrades here. How good was that module anyway? And I don't have a whole lot of space, so that's 220 light years. That's really good. That's a really good hyperdrive module. I might pick up another one here, but I'm running out of space in my starship, so let's take a look. I might get something as an expedition reward. So here we are. This is biped fossil display plans, prepackaged auto. Okay, there's the auto charger, and we get a supreme scanning upgrade. A prepackaged rocket boost. They can keep that trash. Supreme radiation protection, creature pellets times 20. That is supreme toxic protection, delicate flora, life support upgrade. Life support gel. Prepackaged sublight amplifier unit. Band pulse engine upgrades. Okay. Phase 3. Quadruped possible plans. Inventory slots. 9 gig words. Yep. Hyperdrive upgrades right there. Hyperdrive upgrades are right there. So we're not going to buy any more. We'll just keep what we've got. That's perfect. Okay, let's go. That's what I wanted to see. How much tritium? We got plenty of tritium. Okay, we're good. We're good for the time being. All right. Nice. So I am Tashar asks, do I like to play Valorant or CSGO or PUBG PC in the future?
Hostile ships approaching.
Are you serious? Yeah, we're gonna ignore these dudes. Get out of the way. I'm busy. Probably not. Definitely not CSGO. Or what they call CS2, that is. And that's because CS2 is, let's say, for example, if you guys think that Grand Theft Auto Online has a lot of security exploits on PC, Don't play CS2 on PC. Don't play it on PC. Because CS2 has the same level of remote code exploit, the same kind of problems. So definitely not CS2 or CSGO PC or whatever it's called. Valorant, maybe. I'm not really big on the hero shooters, even though they are free to play. I'm not a huge fan of live service games, in other words. Grand Theft Auto Online being the exception. Field Win, hello, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Besides, I don't think those type of hero shooter type games would do well on my channel. And content creation takes a long time. Even for short form videos, takes a long time to make. I would prefer not to divert from something that's guaranteed to bring in views and subscribers for something that is different, unless I know that there would be a positive reaction to it. And since my channel's not based on hero shooters, I don't think it would work very well. That doesn't mean that I'm completely opposed to it. I could try it to see how it works. But definitely not on PC, because there are too many security exploits, especially for CS:GO. I am Tashar, you're absolutely right. Many people play them because they're free to play. That is true. That is absolutely true. Let's take a quick look and see what they have here. Anything good? Always like to stop by the multi-tool case. Boo. But yeah, almost any free-to-play game is a good game. Okay, there's another ugly A-class pistol with two closely linked supercharge slots. So if you guys want this ugly A-class pistol, this thing is horrendous. The glyphs for this A-class are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, as you guys can see. If you want this ugly A-class pistol, there it is. This thing is ugly. So Fieldwind says he got Counter-Strike on his original Xbox. I saw it, but I never got it, and I probably should have. Okay, let's get this exosuit slot. We'll totally take that. As a matter of fact, let's call up the Space Anomaly. Since we're in this system, and let's grab another one. So Lil Loco says, I played Black Ops 6, GTA, Apex Legends, and Clash of Clans. Now see, I couldn't play, for the same reason that I can't play Fortnite. I can't play Apex Legends. Because they're both free-to-play hero shooters. Fortnite, I would argue, is a bit more fun, but the problem with Fortnite is that I would be too busy. I'd be too busy looking at my female character than I would be of playing the actual game. I can't play Fortnite because of one female character in Fortnite. That character called Loba with the really big booty. I can't play that game because of her. I can't play that game because of her. I wouldn't focus on the game. I'd be too busy looking at her. That's why I don't play Apex Legends either. I wouldn't get anything done. All right, let's call it the Space Anomaly. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm not really a big fan of the hero shooters. Yeah, Lil Loco, you know what I'm talking about, right? She is thick. Loba is thick. That's how thick she is. Yeah, a Cellcraft. GTA 6 is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous. Especially with all that fly booty running around in GTA 6. Yeah, try going to the mud park. Yeah, try going to the mud park in GTA 6. That's not going to work out very well now, is it? We need to... we got to go talk to What's-Her-Face, Celine. Excuse me. Hey, Nada, how's it going? Yeah, Cellcraft, the Mud Park chick. Yeah, that's not going to go very well, man, I'm telling you. That's not going to end well for anybody. Hey, Celine. Okay, let's get this exosuit upgrade. We'll dump this one in technology since I'm running out. Perfect. Okay. So Lil Loco says he also plays Tekken 7 and 8. Tekken. I have the original Tekken. You guys are going to trip on this one. I believe it's Tekken anyway. I have the original Tekken. Was that on the original PlayStation? I have an original Sony PlayStation. Not the PS1, the original Sony PlayStation that released in 1994. I have the original Sony PlayStation that released in 1994. I have one of those. I think it still works. So I have the original Tekken for that system, I think. I got to double check. I think it's Tekken. I can't remember. I think it's Tekken. That was back in the late 90s, mid-90s I should say, the mid-90s when fighting games were very popular. Okay, we're done in this star system. I think we have enough fuel. Let's go. Oops. I am Char says GTA 6 is going to be a fail if it becomes pay to play and more focused on GTA Plus. That's my biggest fear. And I think I mentioned this during the previous GTA live stream. What I'm concerned about is that Rockstar will be hyper focused on GTA 6 Online, and we won't see GTA 6 single player DLC. There'll be no downloadable content for GTA 6 single player. So that is a huge concern of mine. And especially since GTA Plus does bring in quite a bit of revenue for Rockstar Games, there's going to be a huge push for a lot. I'm not going to say pay to win. I will say pay to play business mechanics. We're going to see more monetization and more focus on monetization. For example, microtransactions through shark card sales or any other in-game transaction. We're going to see a bigger focus on that. Let's land on the space station first, so we can mark our territory. And my other big concern is that there won't be a major leap forward between GTA 6 and GTA 5. And I think players might be disappointed. I think people might be disappointed because when they're playing GTA 6, whether it's 6 single player or 6 online, they're not going to see any real difference between the GTA 5 and GTA 6. One GTA dev, former dev, I think, stated that some players might be disappointed because Rockstar may not change the formula very much between GTA 5 and 6. Which would kind of suck, but you never know. This is Rockstar Games that we're talking about. Another ugly multi-tool. What is it with these ugly multi-tools today? It's a B class with a lot of storage. Still ugly, though. Alright, and a C class. Nice colors. Okay, so we've marked our territory. We don't need anything from the station except for, hold it, the exosuit slot. Give me that. This we can use. That we can totally use. Yeah, Cellcraft, exactly. That's when we used to play Tekken. That's when we used to play it a long time ago, bro. Back in my days, back when I was in the Navy. And I'm talking about the original Tekken from the original PlayStation. Not the PS1. A lot of people get this mixed up. The PS1 was a refresh. That was a refresh of the original PlayStation. It was a refresh, and they released the PS1 not too long after the PlayStation 2 released. Alright, there it is, the dig. Before we go, hold on a second. Let's check our discoveries. And let's see if we have some planets with ancient bones. Yep, we got a planet right there. Lava planet. Bleak. Salvageable scrap. Frost. Okay. Piece of cake. So Little Loco, I think that's the one I have. It's been so long since I've booted up that PlayStation system. I don't remember, man. I honestly don't remember.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I legit don't remember. But that's, and again, back in 1994, that's when I used to play the game. And not as a kid, as a full-grown adult. No, I was in the Navy back then too, so that's when I used to play it. But again, it's been so long since I've even fired up that system. Hopefully it still works. My PlayStation 1 was the Japanese version. It released in Japan first, before it released in the States. So that's the version that I have. That version can actually play American PlayStation software. But there's a little trick that you have to do with it. You have to boot it with a Japanese PlayStation game first. And essentially, in mid-boot, you have to swap the discs. There's a way to do it, and I figured out how to do it. So the Japanese PlayStation can actually play both Japanese and American games, but you have to do a weird trick with it. Field Wind. No, not that one. The first PlayStation didn't have a screen attached to it. That may have been an option. That one might have been an option. So Lil Loco says, the King of Fighters is a huge game in Mexico. Is it? And I know the King of Fighters. I've got the King of Fighters on one of my systems too. I think it's that was an SNK game. I think that was an SNK game. For the Neo Geo, as a matter of fact. Okay, so we got to look for the dig site. That's what she said. All right, let's make sure we have good launch fuel. Are we there yet? So we're going to try to land this thing. Yep. Oh, wow, that's awesome. People gather in arcade cafes and host local tournaments. I'm surprised that there are still arcades anywhere, actually. I'm surprised. I'm legit surprised. So our target is in that direction. Okay. Let's scan the animals and plants.
Units received.
To make some money. Got it.
Units received.
Scan the rocks.
Received. Units received.
That is pretty cool, though.
Units received.
Believe it or not, the fight scene or fighting game scene here in Japan is still pretty big, but for the most part, a lot of that interest has transitioned from fighting games to I guess you could call them group dungeon crawlers. Okay, let's go. Our target is that way. Do we have full launch fuel? We better.
Technology recharge.
All right, let's go. Excuse me. That's the biggest freaking cockroach I've ever seen. That thing's huge. Did we scan him? Yes, we did. All right. There's a giant hopping mushroom over there. And thank you guys so much for joining us. We're just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky this afternoon.
Units received.
Yeah, we got to scan all the plants.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Did we scan it? I hope.
Units received.
Okay, let me... There it is. Got it. Got it. We got that milestone done. Perfect. All right. One less milestone I have to worry about. Yeah, I am Tashar. The problem with Grand Theft Auto Online is the lack of, I would say, in general, the lack of quality content. Let's get some of this. Get rid of the goop. Let's grab the berry technology. There we go. Because we can sell that. The lack of quality content. Did we get Did we get all of those? I think we need. So phase 2, recovered data. Phase 3. Snapshot in time. Phase 4. Phase 5. Ancient Guardian. I think we got that one already. I think we got it. The memory stones. I think we got that one. I think we got that one. Okay. Let's grab it anyway. Just in case. So, All Court Media, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. That was a pretty cool landing, wasn't it?
Thermal protection falling.
That is true. We do have Oscar Guzman. The problem with the Oscar Guzman heist is that Rockstar purposely made that heist grindy. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, that should be $1 million heist all day long. That heist should easily pay $1 million.
Units received.
Oh, we got some bones ahead. Excuse me, Mr. Cockroach. Thank you. But Rockstar purposely made the heist needlessly long and extremely grindy for the sake of increasing player interaction or engagement numbers. Not interaction numbers, but engagement numbers. They want players engaged with the missions for as long as possible. We're here for as long as possible to show basically their shareholders and stockholders, yes, we have We have this many players playing our brand new DLC content, so it was a success. And by artificially lengthening the game, or the missions at least, putting in all these stupid side quests that you don't really need to complete, or forcing players to use mission-based equipment as opposed to using their own weapons and vehicles, it made it a lot less fun. So I understand exactly what you mean. Mad Asri, thanks for joining us. Yeah, hey, thanks about that. That was a complete shocker, man. I wasn't expecting it. But I'm glad it's done. And now I'm never going to play Oscar Guzman again. I'll never play Oscar Guzman again. I am done with it. Unless it goes on bonus again. If it goes on bonus again, we'll do it. All right, let's talk to this guy. Attendant Javi with the eye problem. Okay, so this guy says, the paleontologist's breath condenses into a frozen greeting. They're evidently excited to see me. New worker friend. At this site, we research creatures 2 legs. Okay. Gratitude for your help. Friend can... Okay. Bones. Complete. Fossil. Us. Ancient creature. Got it. Excellent. We await your best 2 legs, Fossil. Okay. Yay! We got to get some bones on this planet, too. Okay. Although I can probably assemble that fossil right now. Ooh, we got some softened marrow. Nice. Yeah, Cellcraft, exactly. If you smell helium, we know who did it. Huh? Which one is that? Collected an entire skeleton. Okay, whatever. Let's get it. Okay, bipedal fossil display plans. Inventory slots times 5. Gek words times 6. Yes, please. So Jet Black, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Nothing to process here. Not today. Biped fossil plans. Okay, let's dump one here. And we'll put the rest downstairs. We're going to need that space. Definitely going to need that space. This one is prepackaged auto launcher, Supreme scanning system upgrade. Yes, please. And of course my starship is not even in range. Where's my starship? Where the crap is my ship? Oh, let's call it up. There we go. I'm going to park right on their front lawn, too. Ugliest starship. Well, one of the ugliest starships ever, anyway. So, Lil Loco says, the speed run is the only thing keeping me from completing Tier 4. And it's going to stay like that. Yeah, Lil Loco. Well, you were with us on Saturday when I finished mine. I wasn't expecting it. But hey, it's done. I'm never going to do it again. The speed run wasn't my main concern. And that's just because if you don't know exactly where you can cut time or how to shorten the missions to the point where you can get a mission complete within like 10 or 15 minutes, then it's almost pointless to do so. The 2 biggest time wasters are the 3rd and 4th missions. Those 2 waste the most of your time. And they're designed to do that. And again, this goes back to what I was saying. That's why that DLC in particular, Oscar Guzman Flies Again, was so bad. It wasn't as egregiously as bad as Mercenaries, for example, but it was still pretty bad. If it were $1 million heist, I would think differently about it. So Matt Askew asks, do I enjoy any of the Soul type games. No, I don't. Now, that doesn't mean that Dark Souls is a bad game. Dark Souls is one of the better games ever released at its time. And I am a fan of Skyrim type dungeon crawler games. I like those games. But Dark Souls, I have it. I think on Xbox, I just haven't played it yet. It's just, I mean, anytime I get a free game, I'll get it for free. But it's not really my type of game. Though it doesn't look like a bad game, though. Okay, so what we need to do here. First of all, there's
protection falling.
There's a bone here. We got to find that. There we go. Let's Now, I might not be able to dig because my ship is like right there. Yep. I got to move the starship. Dang it.
Warning. Threat detected.
What is it with these pirates attacking dig sites? What the crap? Oh my God.
Warning. Incoming storm.
And there's a firestorm. Alright, let's murk out these pirates. That's a nice looking ship, by the way. Alright, give me your stuff. Got it. Give me your stuff. Got it.
Hostile ships deleted.
Alright, now before I was so rudely interrupted, and I can't see anything, and before we crash into the ground. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, Lil Loco, exactly. At least they're not flying Oppressor Mark IIs, right?
Technology recharge.
Alright, where's that bone? They could be on Oppressors. It could be a lot worse. Alright, let's try this again. There it is. Give me that. We'll take this. Now, I can actually build the next...
Units received.
Oops. I could actually build the next sculpture, if you will. Right here, I think. Yeah, biped fossil, so we need 25 pure ferrite. We can dump this right here. So, do we have everything we need to build this thing? Let's see. So, we need a skull. That is an ugly skull, by the way. A torso. Finned. Limbs. Dangling arms. Lower limbs.
Weather update.
If that's all we got, that's all we got. Let's use it. Let's use it. Okay, Lil Loco, we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, man, as always. God bless you, brother. We'll see you next time. And the tail. Okay. Flailing tailbone. All right. That works for me. And let's package it. Oh, there we go. And there it is. Reassembled an ancient biped. Okay. We will leave the display where it is. I don't need that in my inventory. All right. So that's done. Okay. So we got that one. We got that one. This one is prepackaged rocket boots. We don't need that movement system. We can use, get them 300 nanites. The rocket boots are garbage. They're complete and total garbage. We're totally going to sell those. Put this here. All right. Let's move this stuff out of the way. The shield is supercharged, so we're going to leave that where it is. Move this here. Life support can go there. Those two go there. We can leave that where it is. Move that. Okay, this is what? Solar power, life support. Okay. There we go. Just wanted to make sure all of my movement modules were touching each other for adjacency bonuses. Okay, perfect. This we're not going to use. The scanner module we will definitely use. Plug that in. And we need more exosuit, not exosuit, we need more space here. So, personal force field, let's dismantle. We don't need that. There we go. Perfect. Next. Yeah, Jet Black says fly by braille. You better believe it. That stuff was pretty thick. Okay, so Supreme Radiation Protection, Creature Pellets.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, Rad Protection. That's shields. Let's move this here. Yep, that'll work. Okay, this is auto charger. This we definitely need. Let's stick this here. That's what she said. Let's move that there. Move the pulse engine here. Auto charger can go there. Perfect. Okay, and we'll put that back in the supercharged slot. Okay. All right, we are ready. Yeah, Soylent Green is people. That movie freaked me out. That movie still freaks me out. I remember the first time I ever saw the movie Soylent Green with Charleston Heston. That movie freaked me out. It did. So Matt Asbury asks, no, I haven't had dinner. It's not even close to dinner time yet for me. Not even close. So what is this? You're having beef rendang. So what is this? Aid Alfear Fest. Okay, well, congrats on that. Congrats. That sounds pretty good, by the way. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so we are not done on this rock. We got to find a bunch of bones. What is this? Okay, Supreme Toxic Protection. Delicate Flora. Put that in ship. Starship out of range. Toxic Protection, we will plug that in. There we go. Alright, so we need to make a trip to the space station and sell some stuff. Where the crap is my ship? We're actually done here. I think what we are going to do is go on the hunt.
Units received.
Okay, that's buried tech. Damaged machinery. That is humming sack. Buried tech. Copper we don't need. Aha! Buried catch. Let's go. I think that's the last one.
Units received.
That's a lot of money for that. That was a lot of money for that scan. Aha, so those creatures do give sticky honey. Okay, so hold on a minute. So this creature right here gives sticky honey. Okay. Alright, so if we need sticky honey, let me get the location of this planet. Sticky honey is lower left-hand corner of the screen. Okay. Alright. The creature with the weird eyeball. It looks like a pineapple. Just bringing that up because sticky honey is it's a rare crafting ingredient for food in this game that gets you a lot of, it gets you a huge bonus. A huge bonus. Jettison pod. Okay, there it is. As I run up the side of a mountain, where is that stupid jettison pod? Cargo drop. Don't you crash. Don't you crash. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Hold it. Let me hold on a second. I need to pause for just a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me go to... Let me pause the stream for just a second. I got to check my stats. We had a bit of a hiccup. Give me 1 sec. We had a bit of a hiccup. Hold on a second. Let me check my stats. OBS. We're not dropping any frames. Huh. Yeah, we're not dropping any frames. Not on my end. Yeah, give it a second. It should clear. Okay, looks like it's clearing up. Okay. Yeah, the game was just about to crash. I think that's what it was. So let's see here. Aha, so it was all on rendering. Yeah, because the game was about to crash. It was the game. It wasn't OBS. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. It's all good. Let me refresh my page. It's all good. Yeah, the game was just about to crash. So that's what it was. So I had to go back in and double check my stats. Yeah, Soylent Green. Jet Black. It was either Soylent Green. There we go. It's okay. We're good. We're good. It was either Soylent Green or the Omega Man, both of which starred Charlton Heston. Found it. Okay, I think that's the last one. Perfect. Got it. Recovered 5 records buried beneath the soil. Got it. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So Guitar Guy 80 says he found a planet in Euclid and every creature on it gives sticky honey. That's pretty rare. That's pretty rare. They're little snake-like. They're snake-like creatures that give sticky honey. That's funny. Yeah, they're pretty rare. Also, there is a, if I'm not mistaken, there's a planet. There are different planet types where the actual flora gives you sticky honey as well. They're desert planets, but they're very few and far from. Okay, so we got those done. We still need to go find some bones. We got to find some bones. I don't think there are any bones on this planet. Before we do, let's go to phase 5 and let's mark it. Phase 4. It's phase 4. Yep. There are no more bones on this planet. So let's get back to the ship. We're going to go to the other planet. We've scanned all the plants here, so we're pretty much done on this rock. Lady, piss off.
Life support power.
Jeez, we're running out of everything. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Hazard protection, life support, oxygen.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, a cosmic coyote. That's the planet. Those are the ones. Those are the planets. Yes, they're the honeycomb-looking plants on desert planets. But I've only seen like 2 of them. I've only seen 2 of them since I've been playing No Man's Sky. And for the life of me, I forgot to record the locations. But I've seen 2 of those planets. It's funny because when you don't need those planets, they're all over the place. And when you do need them, you can't find them. Happens every time. Okay, we can't land here on the side of a hill. Would you get out of the way, you giant cockroach? Get out of here. Get out. Although I probably should adopt the giant cockroach. It looks pretty cool. We will grab the sodium because I always seem to be running out. Alright, can I land my ship here? Hold it. Oh. Got it. But yeah, there are plants, or plants, not plants, but there are plants on planets, some planets, I should say, that actually give you sticky honey. Okay, let's go to discoveries. And actually, we need to go to the space station and sell some stuff. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote, that's the one. That's the one. They're never around when you need them, I swear. So Guitar Guy 80 says he likes the animals in this game. Oh yes, the fauna in this game are unique. What's cool about it is that because of procedural generation, they're not quite the same. They look the same, but they're definitely they're dissimilar. Excuse me. Okay, so we need to go to discoveries. Here we go. Ancient bones. There we go. Let's mark it. And we're going to dig up a whole bunch more bones. That's what we need. Most importantly, you know, beyond anything else, we need them bones. And anything we don't finish during this expedition, today, obviously, we'll pick it up again tomorrow afternoon, because I'm also planning on live streaming No Man's Sky tomorrow. Just to kind of break up the monotony, to do something different in an attempt to bring more live streams to the channel. So you like the new crabs? They're cool. They are pretty cool, aren't they? They are pretty cool. Though, you know, you're talking about the crabs that you find in the deep ocean planets. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I like the megafauna. The megafauna, the undersea megafauna specifically. They're pretty cool. Are we there yet? Nope. The reason that I'm sitting in a menu is because the star field in the background, because of all of the pixelation, it'll drive up the actual bit rate for the stream and can actually cause the stream to lag. So that's why I'm sitting in a menu here. So Guitar Guy 80 says your afternoon is my really early morning, so I may catch the end again. Well, that's pretty cool, man. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. So Cosmic Coyote says, yep, the one with the diver helmet shells. Yes. Yeah, that expedition was fun, by the way. The World's Part 2 expedition, that was fun. The megafauna kind of scared the crap out of me. What's that? The big squids? Yeah, just I'm happy that the big squids weren't hostile. Those things kind of scared the crap out of me, but that was still pretty cool to see. Recharge pulse engine.
Technology recharge.
Unsafe trajectory. I didn't tell these starships to warp in right in front of me. That ain't my fault. So, Dazza Pants, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're just taking a bit of a chill day. We're taking a break from the Grand Theft Auto Online chaos and doing some No Man's Sky. Absolutely love this game, by the way. Yeah, no joke, those megafauna scared the crap out of me, but they're some of the coolest I've ever seen. The coolest animals in the game. Alright, here we go. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, at least this gives me a chance to actually play the game. I never have a chance to play No Man's Sky for the sake of playing No Man's Sky, which is unfortunate because I love this game. Guitar Guy 80, thank you so much, man. Yes, sir, that's exactly what we are. We keep things chill, calm, cool.
Warning. Threat detected.
Calm, cool, respectful, copacetic. We keep things chill here. It's all about good times, good vibes, and playing some video games. We do have rules in the description section down below, so anyone out there who's new, please read the channel rules in the description. Very important. Where's that bounty? Okay, you know what? We're not going to worry about it. If the bounty comes over here, he's going to get murked out. Alright, so we need a bunch of bones. That's what we need, a bunch of bones. So we'll try to complete phase 2. The topology on this planet absolutely sucks. Alright, let's go to this building, unknown building over here, and let's land there. And what we will do is hunt for some bones, because we have to get 80 total bones. That ain't a build. Oh, it is a building. Okay, it's a resource depot. Okay, perfect. We'll land here. Guitar Guy 80 says he hates getting the whispering eggs. I don't mind them so much. I don't mind them so much. You know what? When you know the pattern. Hey, Dan Red just gave us a massive donation, brother. Thanks so much for that donation, man. I appreciate you. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Dan Red, who just beat the game. Thanks so much for your generosity. Thanks for your support. Thanks for that massive donation, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Let's get some 07s out there in chat. Proper hand salute. Let's do it. But the deal with getting the whispering eggs, as long as you know the patterns, then it's not too terribly bad.
Units received.
Yeah, this planet's got a lot of bones on it. Nice.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Yeah, let's make some money. Scan some animals and some plants.
Received. Units received. Units received.
Okay. Alright, so our first set of bones are 2 weak for distance. It's that far away? Jeez. Okay, that one's 633. Let's go to this one. I'll hold it. Make sure that launch thruster is, it's good. We got plenty. Let's go. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. Usually, what I will do is grab 1 or 2 eggs at the beginning and let the biological horrors spawn and come out of the ground. Then I'll immediately jump to another set of another nest of eggs that are like 2 or 3 nests away, and it takes them some time to get to you. So by then, you can simply tag team between the eggs and nests, and pretty much snag all the eggs without even getting hit. So Jet Black, as far as I know, No Man's Sky is not based on any one book or film. No Man's Sky is, if you think about it, a collection. Let's beat this guy up first. Hold on a second. Of different science fiction genres put together. Mostly space-based, but if you think about like Buck Rogers, Battlestar Galactica, there are Star Trek, for example, Star Wars. This game takes a lot of its design cues, for example, from those games. So there are books and novels out there about No Man's Sky, but it's not based on any one science fiction science fiction genre.
Units received.
Making that money. Okay, let's get the bone. First of all, let's beat up on this guy. Let's beat him up. There he is. Hi there. Get wrecked. Sucks to be you, buddy. Sucks to be you. Okay. So that's it? There's only 2 bones over here? I feel robbed. So Cellcraft says, I just jump into a building and murk out the biological horrors. After that, snatch some whispering eggs. That's what I usually would do. But if I'm in a hurry, I'll just say screw it and take my chances and literally run around the entire abandoned building while snatching eggs. That usually works for me. Okay, hold it. Let's grab that knowledge stone. Always got to learn a word. Alright, where are the bones? Man, that thing's a kilometer away. Jeez. Yeah, Cosmic Coyote, exactly. The Iron Vulture is definitely a familiar-looking starship, isn't it? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got another one. Hold it. Let's murk this dude out first. Let's get the murk outs ready. Where is he? Oh, 2 of them. Ooh, them dudes are pissed. Where's the other one? Ouch. Man, that dude's throwing rocks at me. Get wrecked. Get out of here. There we go. 5 dead ancient guardians. Get murked. Yeah, Jet Black, exactly. Exactly. And that's pretty much where they got inspiration for this title. Oh, there's like 6 bones here. Let's crack it open.
Thermal protection falling.
Jeez, this thing's all the way down there. That's what she said. Oh,
Temperature levels stabilizing.
it's in the cave. And it's below. Can I get it? Yes, I got it. That one was definitely below the surface. That does happen sometimes. This is procedural generation after all. Nice. Let's get them bones. All right. Perfect. Yeah, that bone was almost too deep. If the bones are under the actual that's what they call bedrock, the actual part of the game that you can't mine through.
Thermal protection falling.
Usually, if you can see it and you can get like a marker indicator on it that shows that you can interact with it, you can still get it. So I got lucky with that one. All right, any more bones? All right, here we go. Yeah, so we're on the hunt for bones because apparently we need a whole bunch of them. Anything good here? We don't need the rusty metal. We'll just crap that, or junk it, that is. Yeah, Dan Red, exactly. That bone was almost too deep. That's what she said. Boom. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay. Excuse me. This is a fiery planet. That is copper. Yeah, we definitely don't need copper. We got plenty of copper. We got copper for days. We got plenty of copper. Oh. Excuse me while I change my controller batteries. Thanks, controller battery. I appreciate that. As long as I didn't die like in the middle of something here. Thanks, controller battery. I appreciate you. Give me 1 sec. Gotta love it when the controller battery says nope. That's a whole lot of nope. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, so we managed to get 21 bones so far.
Extreme heat damage detected.
There we go. Oh, must have been a localized storm. Okay. Localized weather effect. There we go. Okay, and we are... I think what we're going to do is finish... try to finish out Phase 2 because I don't think we have that much farther to go for it. Let's take a quick look. Phase 2, let's mark it. Yeah, we gotta adopt a companion, and that's it. Phase 2 will technically be complete. Everything else is done. All right. Let's take a few more minutes, grab some bones, and we'll wrap up Phase 2. That's a lot of bones. That's what she said. Oh, is there another Guardian over there? That dude's gonna get murked. That dude's totally gonna get murked. Okay, where's the there it is. There's the Guardian. Let's beat this guy up. Hi there. Is he going to be bugged this time? Oh, no, he's not bugged. Got him. Yeah, exactly. There's a joke in there somewhere. Hey, Dan Red, I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. It's thanks to you, Cellcraft, and everybody else out there. We have one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best GTA communities and, in fact, No Man's Sky communities on the platform. And just in general, man. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, lady, would you stop talking to me? Let's get these bones. There we go. Let's get this one last stack of bones and we will finish up Phase 2. Ouch. Hold it. Let's murk out the hazardous floor because it's evil, excuse me. Get out of here, you Venus flytrap. That's what she said. But for those who watch my No Man's Sky, not No Man's Sky stuff, GTA stuff, we will definitely be streaming GTA again this coming Wednesday, Japan Standard Time. Now, that being said, I'm going to try to fill up my aircraft hangar again with goods, and we're going to try to sell another 50 crate hangar for the next upcoming live stream, because that's $5.1 million in game, and I'm not going to leave any money on the table. We're not going to sleep on that one. Okay. Berry Technology, would you get out of here? Get out of here. The giant rat thing. How are we for storage? Okay, we're not doing too badly. We got 3 spots left. Let's see. Multi-tool. Hey, we got another massive donation from Dan Red. Hey, brother, thanks so much for joining us. And thanks again for your donation, man. I appreciate you. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Dan Red, who just beat the game. Thank you so much, brother, for that massive donation. Thanks for your generosity and thanks for your support. I appreciate you, bro. And it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you, brother. Thank you so much for being here today, man. I appreciate you. Also, everybody out there, Dan Red is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel. Check him out. Show him some love. Dan Red, if you want to post a link to your channel, and since you are a moderator here, you can totally do that if you would like. Oh, we got 2 Guardians this time. Let's murk out the Guardians first. Oh, there they are. Hi there. Get wrecked. Is that the only one? Oh, there's a living stone over there. Nice. That's the only one. Dude got wrecked. Okay, so we got, looks like 2 more bones here. Okay, let's grab these.
Warning. Threat detected.
Are you freaking serious? What is with these pirates? Excuse me. Sorry about that. So it appears that this bone is inside the mountain. Can we... Yep, we can. We can totally get that bone. Perfect. If you can see it, you can grab it. Okay, I think we're ready. So how many bones do we have in total? I think we've got 31. Okay. That's not bad. I need to begin transferring stuff. Let's call up the ship. All right. Okay, Dan Red, I hear you, man. I hear you, brother. I hope you get better, man. Hope you don't have any issues and stuff. I hope you get better, brother. I appreciate you posting that link, though. Okay. So, let's see here. Move that. We got suspicious package goods. We're going to sell that. This tech. Oh, okay. Let's hop in. Let's crack open that tech and see what it is. Ooh, nice. So this is life support, and that is a mining beam module. Life support. Life support. How are we for life support, actually? 1, 2. Okay. We're going to plug that in. We're going to plug that in right now. Hold it. Let's make some space. Let's move this. Now let's try it. There we go. So how is it? That's not bad. I'll take it. It's an X-class upgrade. I will take it.
Heat damage detected.
Another localized storm? No, it's not. We're out.
Technology recharge.
Totally out. Okay, next. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping before I got to move some stuff over, so we'll leave this here. This is a mining beam module. Yeah, we're out of space. We have no space in the multi-tool, so we'll just leave that where it is. And we'll sell this. What is this? Oh, hex core. We could totally sell that.
Thermal protection falling.
Unless, what does that refine to? Hex core does not refine to anything, so we'll just sell it. Okay, alright, so let's move some stuff.
No free slots in ship inventory.
And the ship is full. So we can sell that, sell this. Gonna keep that. Okay, alright. Okay, I think we're ready. We can leave this rock. What is this animal griefing on me for, bro? Don't be barking at me, bro. What is this all about? What did I ever do to you, huh? Get out of here. Don't be griefing on me. Dude straight up beefing on me over there for no reason. You guys see that? Alright. First time I've ever been barked at by an animal in No Man's Sky. Usually they just bite you, but okay. Okay, we're done on this planet. We can always come back here and get some more stuff. We're going to need more bones anyway. But let's go to the space station, shall we? We got some stuff to sell. Got a little bit of housekeeping to do. Also want to get exosuit expansion slots from both the space station. Oh, for freak's sakes. Hold it. We got to move some stuff back.
Warning. Threat detected.
Alright, it's murking out time.
Ships approaching.
Get wrecked. He dropped his stuff. Got it. Where's the other guy? His name is the Director of Raiding. Okay, he's about to get... He's about to be the Director of Getting Wrecked. The Director of Raiding. Give me your stuff.
Hostile ships defeated.
Get out of here. How embarrassing is this where these guys are getting murked out by some dude flying an ugly Explorer? That is embarrassing. Okay, Cellcraft. Thank you so much for joining us, brother. Good to see you as always. Take care of yourself and God bless to you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, we're about to wrap things up here, actually. We're about to wrap it up. Otherwise, if I don't get some food on the stove, my wife's going to come here and well, you guys have seen you've seen the volcanoes on that planet erupt. That's what it's going to be like here in my house if I don't get some food cooked. So, so that's where we are. Are we there yet? Yes, we are. But hold up, before we head to the station, let's call up the anomaly. Let's head inside, grab an exosuit slot because we need it. Yeah, exactly. Pirates, whatever. Yeah, that dude's name was the Director of Getting Wrecked. That was his name. Okay. Hey, Nada, what's up? Always got to say hi to Nada whenever you come into the space anomaly. Whenever you arrive here. Excuse me. If I sound a little nasally, it's because it's allergy season here in Japan, and it's really driving me nuts. Okay, we will put this one in technology. And I think we'll grab the one from the station if we haven't gotten it already. We'll put that one in cargo. Yeah, some of the bones we're going to sell because we need to make over, what is it, 2 mil? We got to sell 2 mil worth of bones, I think. Let's see, is that, yep, we got to sell 2 mil worth of fossils, 2.5 mil. So we can begin selling some of these bones. So the only thing we have left to do now is adopt a companion for phase 2. Let's stop in the space station, let's sell a couple of things, and we will find a planet with some cool companions on it. Although I probably should have adopted the giant cockroach on the other planet, which looked pretty cool. Just out of curiosity, I think we've seen these already. Yeah, we've seen these. Yeah, B class and B class. Yep, we've been here already. Okay, did I get the exosuit slot? Yes, I did. Alright, fine. So, we need to sell some stuff. Okay, so we want to sell. We'll sell this. Man, them things are worth a lot of money. Okay, so we'll sell those.
Units received.
Sell the hex core.
Units received.
Get rid of the silicate powder.
Units received.
Sell the salvage data.
Units received.
Because we're not going to do any base building unless it's necessary. Unless it's necessary. Nav data. We will hold on to that. We might need to get a chart or something. I don't know. Starship. Excuse me. Sell the private transponders. Goodbye.
Units received.
We got one for suspicious package arms. And we got another one for goods. Okay. Starship. Oh, okay, that was a repair kit. This is Infraknife. I don't have the Infraknife, so we can sell that. Okay, this was a mining beam module. How is the mining beam anyway? Do we even want to bother upgrading it? You know what? We're going to sell that one too. It's not like I got a lot of space here, so we're going to sell that as well. Let's go ahead and sell those. Alright, and thank you guys so much for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. We're about to wrap it up for Phase 2 and call it there. And we'll probably pick this up again tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so we wanted to sell... yep, we can sell that mining beam module and sell the rocket boots. Those things are useless. Anything else? I think I had something else in here. Yeah, Infraknife. Okay. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Sell him the Infraknife. Okay, purchase and sell. There we go. Goodbye. Even more nanites. Okay, so we're done here. Ooh, check out that ship. What do we got? Oh, it's a Viper. That's a good-looking ship. Hold on a minute. That's a good-looking ship. Star Jumper wings. A Viper with Star Jumper wings. Single thruster. Ooh. Let's get a picture of this. Let's get a picture before we go. Let's get a picture. That's a good-looking ship. That's a good-looking ship. I like that. Very nice. Okay. Very nice. So we got those glyphs. It's a nice red and chrome Viper. Single thruster with Star Jumper wings. Very nice. That's a good-looking ship right there. This is a B class. Okay, 8 million. That dude's smoking crack. What? Get out of here. Okay, so let's take a look at our milestones. We need to go back to phase 2. Okay, so we have to adopt a companion. That's it. Let's find a cool planet with some cool companions on it. With some cool animals, I should say. Yeah, that was a very nice color combo, wasn't it? That red and that chrome, very nice. So what do we got? Nope. That planet sucks. I haven't been to any of the other planets yet, so this one's noxious. Bleak. Terrasphere. Salvageable scrap, cactus flesh, copper, pyrite. Terrasphere, huh? Icy moon, that's out of the question. Fungal mold. Ruined? A ruined planet. Selenium. Copper, phosphorus. Selenium, huh? Okay. Alright, well, let's go take a look. Maybe there's a good-looking animal down here that we can adopt and be done with it. As a matter of fact, where are those stupid creature pellets anyway? There they are. I got 26 creature pellets? Jeez. You probably get all those creature pellets because one of the requirements or milestones is that you have to sample 20 dung piles, which is ridiculous. Oh, it's one of these planets. Well, this is not going to go very well. Yep. Planet with the giant sandworm on it. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we're going west. Any buildings out here? Anything? The giant honking sandworms. Ah, there's a building over there. Okay, we'll land here. Fieldwin was like, what the freak was that? That was a giant sandworm. If you think about the movie Dune and think about the sandworms in Dune, that's what that was. It was a giant sandworm. Ooh, check this out. An outpost. A trading outpost. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. We got clearance to land. Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Adopt a flying worm. If we could adopt a giant sandworm, I totally would. Excuse me, Mr. Sandworm, would you stop bombing my live stream? Thank you. And stop playing that saxophone. All right. There's like nobody here. What the crap? Where's everybody? Okay. Okay, so what do they got? Anything good? Copper, we don't need. We got pugnium. Don't need the microprocessors or the launch fuel. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so let's take a look around. So we got the giant jumping mushroom thing.
Units received. Thermal protection falling. Units received. Units received.
Oh. That's it?
Units received.
Yeah, this planet sucks. This planet sucks. I think we're going to go someplace else.
Units received. Units received.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is go to that planet right there. This planet absolutely sucks. Where's my ship? Yeah, Cosmic Coyote. I got one of those eggs too. I got one of them eggs too. For the sandworm. It's not the giant sandworm, but I definitely have one of those eggs too. Yeah, we're going to go to that planet right over there. The one that's like right in front of us. Okay, and all we need to do is adopt one animal. Okay, let's land here, I guess. Yep, this looks like the toxic planet. That's disgusting. Heptoid wheat.
Units received.
Yeah, this planet sucks. Oh yeah, definitely hard to find. Definitely hard to find. And especially with it being an expedition reward, usually if you don't get it during an expedition, you pretty much can't. Now, I will say this. There is a way to rerun all of the previous expeditions for No Man's Sky.
Incoming storm.
But it only works on PC. And there's a repository with all of the files, JSON files, if you will, for every expedition that's ever been released for No Man's Sky. And Professor Cynical put up a video on his channel with the instructions on how to do it. It's relatively simple, but basically, if you're playing the Steam version of No Man's Sky, you have to put the Steam version of your game offline, and then basically swap a few files with these files that contain all the data for the expeditions, and you can literally go in and play whatever the expedition you want. So there's a way to do it. There's definitely a way to do it. But again, it only works on the PC version of No Man's Sky. Okay, we're almost done with Phase 2. Just trying to find a cool animal to adopt. So far, all I've seen are the giant jumping... Oh my god, this is a red planet. Literally, it's Mars. Okay, we got a building. Let's land. Can't see anything. There we go. Okay, we got a shelter. Alright, what do we got?
Thermal protection falling.
Extreme weather. Yeah, no kidding.
Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Is it too much to ask for a cool animal to adopt?
Thermal protection falling. Units received. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yay, storm's going away. I can see what I'm doing now.
Units received. Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, let's adopt this guy right here. Some creature pellets. There we go. doesn't matter. Let's just adopt an animal. It'll take him like 20 minutes to get back over here, but, you know. Where'd he go? Did he just disappear? He just... This game hates me. I swear it does.
Units received.
He just disappeared. What did he do? Fall in a cave or something? Oh my God. That was funny. Ouch. Oh, there we go. Let's adopt the flying proto-gek. Hi there. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, interact, adopt. Yay!
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Feeling glum. Give a treat. Pet gently. Okay. Okay, so let's put this guy away because he's just out here. Yeah, his name is Proto. Okay. I guess that makes sense. All right. Okay, so because I'm not very... Ride, customize appearance, pet gently... Okay. All right. So I guess we'll let him chill here.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, ship. We can find it. There we go. That's done. Expedition. Okay. Supreme life support gel ×5. Yes, please.
Weather warning.
Oh,
Incoming
God.
storm.
Okay, and prepackaged sublight amplifier, band, pulse engine upgrades, nav data. And we got 20 navigation data? Jeez. Okay.
Thermal protection falling.
All right, let's hop in, make a restore point. Hop back in. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, it is 6:38 p.m. for me. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. This is where we're going to call it for today. We've got Phase 2 complete, and we're going to continue on to Phase 3. What do we have for Phase 3, by the way? Oh, hold it. Hold it. Phase 2 reward. Living fossil companion egg. Very nice. Okay, so for phase 3, phase 2 is complete, yes. Okay, and phase 3, we got a bunch of stuff to do. So we're going to pick this up probably tomorrow afternoon for phase 3. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was fun. And we'll definitely pick this up again. Wednesday, of course, will be the regularly scheduled Grand Theft Auto 5 online live stream. So for anybody who's here for my Grand Theft Auto content, we will be back live streaming again on Wednesday for some old GTA 5 online. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. Until then, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us, and thanks for stopping in today. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us for this live stream. So, with that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. Guys, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me on the way out. It helps out the channel a ton. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everybody, please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. See you next time.